Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Salisbury Center, fueled by Monster Energy for CageZilla 80. We have 12 action-packed bouts for you this evening, including 3 title fights and 1 Bunju Cup fight that you do not want to miss. My name is Chris Fuller. I'm going to be your ring announcer and ringside commentator for this evening. I'm joined as always by my friends up in the booth. You've seen him on esports and pro wrestling commentating. That's Chris Ahrens. And my friend Brent Hess, the owner of Makito and president of Champions League Boxing, which is taking place right here on September 28th at the Salisbury Center. That's an event you don't want to miss too. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I could ask everyone to please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now, for everyone live at the Salisbury Center and everybody watching at home on CageZilla.com, it's time to unleash the Beast! Making his way to the cage and fighting out of the red corner, it's Josh Kline.
Hello, friends, and welcome to CageZilla 80 as we enter into our first fight of the night. My name is Chris Ahrens. I'm here with Chris Fuller and Brent Hess on commentary, and we are bearing witness to the entrance of Kline-O-Mania, Josh Kline.
Kline-O-Mania, baby. I'm here, Brent Hess. I'm glad to be here. What an honor it is to be here on CageZilla 80. Wow. And we got Josh Kline coming in. What are you thinking of this matchup?
Well, this is a very interesting one. Josh Kline coming in on 5 days' notice in order to fight here versus his opponent. He is someone who is quite the veteran here, not only in CageZilla, but in other promotions as well. He currently stands at a 4-10 record in fighting in the light heavyweight division at 205 pounds, and at 36 years old, he certainly has his work cut out for him.
Yeah, I mean, what a record, too. I mean, a guy who just stays in it, stays in the game, and sounds like he had a couple that really could have gone his way but didn't. And man, this guy had a lot of good energy when I was talking to him in the back, and I can't wait to see him in the cage here, in the CageZilla cage.
Yep, certainly the case. He wants to make a statement here. Still fighting for an amateur title bout. That is what he wants here, and he wants to make a statement versus his opponent. We're going to throw it back over to Chris Fuller for his opponent.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Robert Villoch.
And this is Robert Villoch, his opponent. This is someone making his MMA debut at the age of 31 years old. And so, not coming in with much experience here versus the very experienced Kline-O-Mania. I'm interested to see how this fresh face is going to fare here in CageZilla. For sure, he's been a hard worker. Making a debut so late on in a fighting career is quite interesting here for MMA. And in particular, this is quite the time to do it, given that he's going to become a full-time daddy here in October.
Yeah, I mean, he's got something to fight for, something big to fight for, and making his debut here. You know, he's coming out of a good gym, too. Disciple MMA. They got quite a few guys on the card tonight, and, you know, under the tutelage of Scott Howard. That's Paul Sacharing there in the corner, and, man, you know, I know he's going to come ready to duke it out. We'll see if he can hang in there with Kline-O-Mania, because Josh Kline, a guy who's seasoned, very seasoned in there in that cage. So we'll see, a guy with 14 bouts going up against a guy who's making his MMA debut out of a great gym. We'll see how this fares. I'm really excited to see it.
Definitely going to be the case that he has quite the pedigree and background to him. It's not just the fact that he's coming out of Disciple MMA. He's also a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, so combat sports is his thing. It's just the fact that this is his first time here in the CageZilla ring.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, and this is going to be a good one. I can't wait. I can't believe they're starting it off with this one. Everybody's in for a treat here. Sending it back to Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the CageZilla light heavyweight division. It is brought to you by our friends sitting ringside right over there, that's Sand Screen Printing, turning ink into art, and Southland Insulators, installation expertise that you can count on. And now, starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot tall and weighing in at 205 pounds, fighting out of Synthesis BJJ, it's Kline-O-Mania, Josh Kline. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'10" and weighing in at 205 pounds, fighting out of Disciple MMA Academy, he is making his CageZilla debut. It's Robert Villoch. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the CageZilla light heavyweight division. It is brought to you by Sand Screening and Southland Insulators, and your referee is Michael Dolman.
And as Michael Dolman is going to call for the start of the fight, we are about to dive into CageZilla 80. Now, we've already kind of lined out Josh Kline versus Robert Villoch as one of these very interesting statement-maker bouts between someone making their MMA debut and someone with plenty of experience on their side, still gunning for that first title. And I do wonder how those backgrounds are going to feed into this first round. Already, Kline-O-Mania calling out that he was going to start swinging early, and he certainly is.
Kline-O-Mania said it was going to start quick. And he's coming under, he's coming over, and geez, lost his balance there.
I don't think anyone expected a technical fight this time, Brett.
I don't know if this one's going past the first, but we have yet to see. We'll see if some pressure against the cage fares well for Villoch here.
Trying to go for a leg hook right now. Robert unable to get enough of Kline in order to get him toppled over, but Kline certainly is in an awkward spot, not really any way to get away from the wall. He's going to have to try to go either under or over, and right now he's falling into the clutches of Robert.
Yeah, I mean, Villoch with a nice single leg takedown, now getting to side control.
So kind of interesting right there, Brent, that he went for side control when it looked like he had his back.
Yeah, well, Kline didn't turn his back. He declined to turn his back. And, oh, man, now he's in a little crucifix. He's getting, I don't know if he's tapping. Oh.
Wow.
And that is going to do it. Robert Villoch ending it in round number 1. Josh Kline going to tap out to that blistering offense. And what a debut here in CageZilla for Robert Villoch.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Kline was just stuck. He was stuck. His head was against the cage. His arm was trapped. He had nowhere to go. So, oh, look at that. Purple belt. Congratulations to Robert Villoch.
Awesome.
Jeez. That was jiu-jitsu purple belt. That was classic. Single leg to side control to crucifix. Trapping his arm there and pounding him out. That was step 1, 2, 3 there. Nice job, Robert Villoch.
Playing off the fundamentals, getting control early versus someone who wanted to go hard in the paint from minute 1. So the fact that he was able to work through Kline-O-Mania's flurry of offense in order to still make a statement so early on, not only in this match, but his MMA career, certainly means that there are great things ahead for this newly crowned purple belt here in CageZilla and beyond.
Yeah, no, I mean, really, really smart technical work. Weathered a heavy storm, Josh Kline really was putting some unders and overs on him, and geez, all respect to Kline-O-Mania. He's an Army veteran. punches didn't put him out. Put Villoch out. Villoch was staying smart, staying patient, and got him to where he wanted to get him.
And now our ring announcer and ringside commentator Chris Fuller has grabbed the decisions, and he is about to dive in to the announcement of who won this bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Michael Dahlman has called a stop to the action just 1 minute and 14 seconds into the very first round for your winner by submission due to taps and earning his purple belt out of the blue corner, it's Robert Villoch.
Like and subscribe to CageZilla.